Good morning, everyone. It's Alison Sullivan. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from New Westminster, British Columbia, just outside of Vancouver on the west coast of Canada. So welcome. If you are a regular, nice to see you in a few minutes. And if you're first time here, please comment and let me know where you're from. We're going to be working with, the bird's eye view. Now it is a holiday weekend here in Canada, so I might not get a lot of people on today. Hi Keisha, you already been out for your walk, done your thing? I'll make sure that I've got sound. Although Keisha would tell me if I didn't, I think. I got sound? Yeah. Hey, yay, I've got sound. Hallelujah. I'm just going to go over here. I think I told you last time I moved my office around, and now I have my big monitor over here where I am hopefully can see comments. And let me just get that set up, and then we'll be ready to go. We go, and then I can make that bigger. Good. Now I can see you. I love this set too. I love it. I wasn't even going to get it. I just got it the other day. I got it on the free shipping day. I thought I'm going to treat myself to this one. So cute. I don't know why I missed it before. There's another one that I got too. I think it's Just My Type. Does that sound familiar? It's the one with the typewriter, I think. I got that one too. I think it's called Just My Type. Yeah, Just My Type. Anyways, we're going to play with this cute little birds today. They're so fun and so cute. Okay, so just you and me, Keisha, so far. We'll wait a minute and see who's coming. I know that hi Ellie, how are ya? Hi Wendy. There you are. All the way from Swansea. We're gonna be playing.
I didn't get that.
Oh,
could you try again?
It's my Siri. She's talking to me. Shouldn't she be on mute too? Go to sleep, Siri. Oh, you're on the road, Judy? Oh, sunny. Well, I'm glad it's sunny because you've had rain and stuff, right? 60 degrees. Oh my gosh, that's cold. I think it's 20, going to be 25 today. And we're heading to the ballpark. We're going to a Vancouver Canadians game. If you live in Vancouver, they are, and I use this term loosely, they are a farm team of the Toronto Blue Jays, but they are like, I don't remember how many tiers down. But a lot of the players that we get to see here eventually make it to the big leagues. So it's kind of exciting. And it's the ballpark itself is this adorable little ballpark in the middle of a beautiful park here, Queen Elizabeth Park. So it's just fun. The atmosphere is fun. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, I think we guys are coming on. Everybody seems to be coming on. Let's just get started, shall we? So Keisha and I were saying how we both love this bird's eye view stamp set, and one that I hadn't really noticed much until I started seeing some cards online. And if you're a subscriber to my newsletter, I actually had a really cute card on my newsletter. I think it was the June one using this stamp set. It's so cute. Now, I have gotten over my cough for the most part, you guys. It's now just one of those tickles. So I've got my water. So if I take a break to take a sip, excuse me for that, okay? All right. Super cute. So shall we get started making our card? I'm going to be using Bird's Eye View, but I'm also going to be using Sentimental Park because I love the fonts in this, and they really cover a lot of occasions. And I'm also going to be using the Countryside. I want to call it like Country Time. Remember Country Time Lemonade? It's Countryside Corners Dies. Let's see. They're so cute. Not obvious to me in the catalog. Yes, and that's what Keisha and I were both saying. Look at this one with the tummy. Oh my gosh, so cute. All right, So those are the products that we're going to use more or less. We're going to be doing some coloring with Stampin' Blends. And I think that's all I need to tell you before we can get started here. So let's go. Oh, I'm also going to be using Pool Party ribbon. This is 3/8 of an inch, or for Wendy, 1 centimeter. Okay. So my base card is Pool Party. Now I've cut it like the hot dog this time. Usually we use the hamburger fold, which is your sort of traditional with the fold on this side. But this is cut to 4 1/4 by 11. And we have scored it at 5.5 to get our A4 card. Or A2 card? A2 card. Gosh, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Okay, so let me show you the stamps we're going to be using. We're going to use the books. And we're going to use this little plump bird down here. And we're going to put glasses on the bird. I just realized that they've got these glasses, but then they've got these big round glasses. So now I'm thinking I might change to these ones. I did my original card with those, but I'm thinking I might want to change it to these ones because they're super cute. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Okay. So away from the kind of 50s looking glasses to the cute round ones. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is grab some Pool Party ink. And I'm going to, good morning, Jan, how are you? I'm going to be using that stack of books, and I'm just going to randomly stamp. You can see what I'm doing here. Just going down my card front. I'm not making a pattern per se. It may look like a pattern at the end, but I'm just doing this. This is all I'm doing. Okay. And I can also just go up here and down here just to carry it off the page. If you stamp and you keep everything kind of squished in here, your eye will squish in here, and you want your eye to kind of go out. I could have put these off a little bit if I wanted, but I kind of like it that way. Okay, so I'm going to be needing this stamp again, so let's just give it a clean on our chamois here. You guys have the chamois, guys? You must have the chamois, right? Love the chamois. It gets dirty. This is a fairly new one. It gets dirty, but it doesn't affect its use. This is just sort of, it's here, but it doesn't come off. So it's a really great way to clean your stamps. Excuse me. All right, next up, let's grab just a scrap of basic white. And I want to go back to that cute little stack of books using my Memento, because remember I said we were going to be using the Stampin' Blends. Oop, don't like that. Think that up again. Ooh, good that there's two sides. There we go. That's better. And oh, now I need my bird. I'm going to use that bigger bird that's sort of got a big plumage here, and then my little bird is just going to sit on my books. This would have been good for year-end teacher cards, right? Because it kind of looks like it's not an owl per se, I don't think, but when we put the glasses on, it'll be super cute. I also, before I forget, I'm going to grab another scrap. So let me grab a scrap here of basic white, because I want to stamp my bird. And then I want to, excuse me, add those glasses that we switched out, those big glasses for the little. Hi, Jacqueline. How are ya? Okay, so we're going to just line this up. I'm stamping the glasses in basic gray, but we could have stamped them in any color. All right. So I'm just going to set this one aside. You'll see why in a bit. So let's bring in our bird. Excuse me. Now, I've pulled a whole bunch of colors from my blends, but I don't want to shock you like, oh my gosh, I have to have 55 blends. No, you don't. You can just pick your own colors. But here's the ones that I've got. I've got some blues, the balmy blue, the boho blue, and the pool party. I've got the daffodil, soft sea foam. I've got some in the purple range, so freesia and Highland heather, gray. And what's this guy at the end? Oh, he's my Highland heather. So just pull colors that you like. You don't have to have all these colors. Hi, Cookie. How are you from Ohio? Nice to see you. All right, so let's grab, what is this? Light Daffodil Delight. Oh, for all my Canadian friends, happy Canada Day weekend. This is our first long weekend of the year, which we love. And for my American friends, happy 4th coming up. So we don't share the same holiday, but we share the same holiday weekend. So I just wanted to add a little bit of daffodil to the tummy. And then I'm going to use some blues. So let me pull these in. Let's see here. What's this one? This is Dark Pool Party. I'm going to try this. I might switch it out and use a different blue, but I'm going to just lay some of it down. Like so. And then I'm going to go in with the lighter version. So the light pool party. And I don't know whether I'm going to get the right, let's see. You sort of have to play with blends. And the great thing about blends, of course, is that you can layer color, right? So let me see. I think I'd like a different blue. Let's do the dark balmy blue. I don't know how it's going to look, but I like it better. Okay, so now we've gone to dark balmy blue, and I just kind of added it. Oh, let's give it her little beak, make it blue. I'm going to go back in with that light pool party. Is that right? Light pool party. And then it'll blend a lot better, and it'll define it. So, when you're using blends, you guys have probably figured this out. Things get lighter as they dry. So don't be worried that you've put it's too dark, because it will get lighter. Go more to its true color. Okay, so that's what I've got so far, but I would like to kind of blend this down because we don't want all those sharp lines. And then go back in with that light daffodil. Go back over, and that just blends everything in. You get sort of a softening. You don't have those harsh lines. Okay, so that's what I've got so far for my little bird. And then let's color some books. Again, I am just sort of grabbing stuff. How about light bubble gum? Like that. So I'm going to just do light bubble gum. And then I'm going to do dark bubble gum. Yep. Just on the spine part here. And just add a little bit. Just like so. Just to give it a little bit of shading, nothing major. And then you can just go in and go all over it with the light, and that'll blend it all in. And again, when that dries, you'll see the definition of the two colors. Oh, I was going to do the actual pages. When I did this the other day, I did it in gray and I didn't like it. So I switched to crumb cake because I think it's a lighter. You can always use different colors. Like I'm just putting a little bit of crumb cake on my book there, just so it doesn't look so perfect. What other color could we use? I'm thinking we got enough blue in there, don't we? How about, what's this color? Freesia. That's sort of similar to that. Let's use this. This is the sea foam. Okay, so we'll use dark sea foam. I use it more on the larger part of the spine. And then I use light on the ends. And then I'll use light here, but I'm going to go in and add some highlights with the dark. So with coloring, you just kind of, you know, do your thing. And you can make it darker just by layering the color on. So that's kind of what I've got so far. We need something in the middle there. I think I'll go with a smoky slate. What's everyone saying? Good morning, Gail. I haven't seen you in a while. Yes, Canada Day was yesterday. Wendy, you're right. It was yesterday. But we kind of celebrate all weekend. We're proud. So we kind of go for it. I think I'm going to do the smoky slate, but I'm going to add a little bit of freesia. I just think the gray is a bit blah. Okay, so that's kind of my books. I'm going to add a little bit of crumb cake here. Just to give it some shading. I think that looks pretty good. There's my bird. So cute. All right, remember I did this one earlier? I want to go in with that light pool party. And yeah. And I'm just going to color. You'll see why. This will all make sense in a little while. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to do that. And maybe just add a little bit of shading. Like that. Go back over with the light and we'll blend it in. Okay, so that's all the coloring I'm going to do. I'm going to set this aside. Now, I mentioned earlier that I did, we're going to be using the countryside. So what I've got is I'm going to pull 2 of these. So from the outside in, it's 1, 2, 3. The 4th one in, I'm going to use for my books. No, that's not true. I'm going to use the 3rd one in. I'll use this one. And then I'm going to use the 2nd one in. And I'm going to cut out a mat out of the bubble gum. But I want to show you what I want to do. So can you see that this is bigger than the shape I need, really? So I don't want to do that. I'm going to grab some repositionable tape. And I'm going to move this down. So I've left some space at the bottom. Okay. And I'm going to just tape that in place. And let's bring in our little mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. What's people saying? Oh, hi, Mo. How are ya? We've had to wait until end of August for our last long weekend before Christmas. Oh, my gosh, Wendy. We have a holiday this weekend. We have a long weekend. Then we have one in August and we have one in September. So this is the first one of the summer. So this kind of gets us going with thinking it's, feeling like it's summer. We do have Victoria Day in May, which is kind of the day where you can, put your plants out into the ground and stuff like that. But I think Canada Day really triggers the summer for most of us. Okay, so this is what I've got. I'm going to take this off so you can see. Come on, off you come. Off you come. All right, so what I want to do is I want to make this smaller. So I'm going to take the same die, but I'm going to move it up. Oop, I'm going to move it up, she says. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Okay, and I'm just going to make it smaller. And that's all I have to do. All you do, I'll show you this, is you put it back on, but you move it up. And so now we're going to cut this so it's going to become a smaller piece. You can do this with any shaped die, except a circle, I guess. Can't really do it with a circle, but with a rectangle or a square or tag or these guys. Works really well. So then you take this out, and we've got come on, a smaller piece. Okay. So this was the regular size. Let me just show you. This is what it would be if we'd left it as its regular size, but we've just made it smaller. Okay. Okay. You have May Day. Oh yeah, May Day. Easter, yes. And oh, to more like Christmas. I'm trying to remember Easter here. Gosh, somebody will have to remind me. I don't know what Easter was. I can't remember what it was like last week. I'm very bad that way. Okay, so what I want to do now, you guys, is I want to cut this out. I know this isn't a big enough piece of paper, but I don't care. I'm just gonna, I want to just get the first cut out. Okay, so let's just run this through, getting kind of layering down our first cut out of the bubble gum. Bubble gum, bubble bath, bubble bath, bubble bath. It's more like bubble gum, but hey, we don't get to name stuff. And you know, the alliteration, it's got to be a BB. So, okay, we're gonna take that off. Okay, so just like I cut this one smaller, I want to cut this one smaller. Okay, so what I did was I took my piece and I laid it down like so. So figuring out where I wanted my boundary to be. Does that make sense? Border, I guess. I like that. That's good. Okay. So then I'm going to just tack that in place. Oops, tack that in place for a sec, she says. Good. Oop. I think I'm out of tack. I'm out of check with this. I'm going to have to treat myself to a new piece of tape. Okay. Let's just figure this out. Okay. Then I'm going to take this, but I want to move it up because now I want the same distance or as much as I can. I mean, I'm not going to make myself crazy, but I want to make it so that it's a smaller piece. Okay, then I can tape that down. Oop. Going to take this off, and I'm going to tape this down, and then I can put that through. And we should have a mat that looks acceptable for the smaller piece that we cut. Okay. Whew. So hopefully you'll look around your dies and see. I'm going to close that up, you guys. Look around your dies and see what you can make smaller. I do it a lot with rectangles, especially for words. You know, sometimes the words are lost in the size of the rectangle, or it's not quite the right size. So you can do exactly the same thing that I just did here. Okay, put these guys back. Okay, and then there's my little cute. Okay, where are my glasses? Here they are. So I'm just going to fussy cut this out. I'm going to leave the birdie's head. And remember, when you're fussy cutting, you're going to move your paper as opposed to your scissors. So you see, I'm just moving the paper. You get a better cut that way. I'm looking at my other ones, and I see here that I actually cut a lot closer. So ignore what I just said. Normally we would leave a little border, right? Well, apparently I didn't do that on the other one, so I'm going to just cut as close as I can to the edge. Okay, so now I'm going to have to go back and fix that. If you don't like fussy cutting, You're probably not going to want to do this. You could just put the glasses on them. Okay. Okay, there we go. So I've got these kind of funny looking glasses, and we're just going to put those back on them, and we're going to pop that up. And I think I was going to use the minis, but I think these glasses can take the big one. Yep. So one on each lens here. Go. I'll just line up his head. Isn't that cute? Just popped up. You can see. Oop. Cute. All right. Grab my card front that we did earlier, and then we're going to use that pretty ribbon we talked about, the pool party ribbon. Grosgrain. You can't go wrong with grosgrain. It's such a elegant ribbon, isn't it? So I'm just going to tie this. I think I'll do it kind of in the middle. And I'm just going to tie this into a nice bow. Okay. For those of you who live in Canada, did you guys have fireworks? We didn't in Vancouver, like Vancouver proper. And the ones from my particular city in New West were canceled. I think they might be worried. We don't have a lot of smoke here, but they might want to we're very dry. And I think they're just being cautious. They don't need to set a fire from fireworks, even though they would put them out in the water, but still probably a good idea. Okay, so that's what we've got our ribbon. Then I'm going to take my bumblebee, good Lord, bubble bath. And I'm going to, I could have done this before I put the ribbon on. Don't ask me why I did not. I do not know why I did not, but I didn't. I'm going to stick it under here. Could have done it earlier, but I like to make things difficult. Okay. And then I'm going to pop up this piece. So I've got a bit of definition. When you're coloring with Stampin' Blends, you guys all know this, but don't panic if you turn it over and you see that the ink has come through. That's what it's supposed to do. That it's got alcohol is the agent in the marker, so it'll bleed through the back, but it does not matter. Okay, so cute, if I do say so myself. I'm going to add some Wink Estella just to his or her wing, like that. And I think I'll do a little bit on the glasses too, just so they look like they're glass. Okay, now you probably can't see that sparkle. Just trust me. Now, in honor of my sister Ellie, who's on this call, she likes to have things in the inside, and we're going to do that. I just have to find it. Here's another little bird. So cute. Put that little bird down there. And then remember I said I was going to use the Sentimental Park because I love the sayings. So I think this would be a really cute graduation card. So I'm going to use Let's Celebrate Your Graduation. Okay, so I've got Balmy Blue. So I'm going to stamp Let's Celebrate. I love how these fonts go together, by the way. So let's celebrate. And let's grab Basic Gray. And let's celebrate your graduation. My niece graduated from high school, so maybe I'll give her this card. All right, should we color that little guy in? I think so. I'm just gonna grab the yellow again. So the daffodil, lay a little bit of color there for his tongue, and maybe a little bit on his wing. And then we'll keep this one simple. We'll do the light pool party, blending that. There we go, just a little bit blending there, and back in with our daffodil on the tum. And I think I'll give the beak, I'll just make it gray. Okay, so that's the inside. Let's glue this in. Ellie will be very proud of me because she always likes to put something inside her cards. And I am the worst for that. The absolute worst. Let me move all of this out of the way so we can get a nice clean surface here. Okay. There he is. Isn't that cute? So that's the one I did today. Now this one yesterday was a bit lighter, although I am going to put some, I think, Estella on those glasses. So those are the two different kinds of glasses. There's the ones that are a little more sophisticated, and then these ones here. I think I like the round ones. I think they're kind of cute. Thanks, Jan. I think it's cute. Isn't that cute? So that's, if you haven't noticed it in the catalog, bird's eye view. So cute. Love it. Now, let me just show you something else. I've got a class on the 29th of June. Oops. We're going to be using the Crafting with You. It's a class I do with Ange McKay. And these are the two cards that I've made so far online, just to give you an idea of what might be coming. These are not the cards for the class, but you can see the cute little trimmer and the scissors, Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And then this one we did on Wednesday. This is a spanner card. We did that one. So the class comes, we're going to do 4 cards. You get all the card kit to make the 4 cards. You're going to get a full pack of the, what's it? Tinsel Gems 4-pack. You're going to get half a roll of each of the satin ribbon packs. So they come in Bubble Bath, Lemon Lolly, and Azure Afternoon. So you're going to get half of each of those rolls. And you're going to get half a pack of the Designer Series paper from the Bright and Beautiful. Now, that means you're going to get 24 6x6. Okay. So I'm just going to lay these out. Love the colors in these, don't you? Love that. So you can see how beautiful it's going to go with the other products that you're going to get in your goodie bag. Okay, so pretty. And then, of course, these always have another side. So there's the other side. And if you place an order for the Crafting with You, if you add this to your card class for the bundle, you're going to get the full rolls of the ribbon instead of just half. Okay. So the registration link is on this video when I save it to record after we're finished today. So have a look at that. And what else do I have? I have, those are the cards again. But I'm going to bring back my little owl. I don't, these aren't owls, are they? But they're so darn cute. So I don't know what we're going to call them, but they're cute birds anyway. Here we go. I also have, I'm part of a brand new tutorial group. It's demonstrators from around the world, and I am representing Canada, so I was invited to join. I'm super excited. And my tutorial store has the brand new tutorial featuring, gotta remember the right name of the bundle. Something Elegance. Something Elegance. Is it an EE? Can't remember. Gonna go over and look. Let's see. What's it called? Oh my gosh. Earth and Elegance. Oh my gosh, Earth and Elegance. Okay, so there's 12 tutorials. They're also video tutorials, so you'll get to craft along with the 12 demonstrators who are participating. Remember we made this card the other day? So, when we made this card last week or the week before. So it's a beautiful suite of products, and the tutorials, the cards that are in our tutorials are exclusive. They won't be shown anywhere else. Hi, Diane. Oh yeah, you can watch it later. Okay, you guys. Okay, you guys. Oh, thanks, Mo. Thanks, Jacqueline. Thanks, Keisha and Wendy. You guys are great. Hi, Wanda. You've had so much rain in Nova Scotia. Oh, you couldn't have your air show. Oh, yeah. No point in having fireworks at an air show if it rains. Sorry about that. That's a bummer. Oh, happy birthday to Cynthia, Diane. Did you when you watch the replay, you'll see that I added lots of Wink Stella. I know now you're gonna have to get this set. Don't you hate it when people do that? I know, the glasses are so cute, aren't they, Jacqueline? All right, you guys. I think I caught up with all your comments. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Susan. You snuck on there too. Didn't see ya. Thanks so much. I love them too. They're so cute. Okay, so if you didn't catch me at the beginning, you can just I'm gonna save it now, and you can go back and watch it on a replay. Okay, so I'll see you guys on Wednesday at 3 p.m. So July the 5th, right? Yeah. All right, guys. Until then, have a great rest of the long weekend if you're in Canada, and happy Canada Day, right? Thanks, Wanda. I like it too. And we were just saying at the beginning that it's one of those stamp sets that you tend not to notice, right? And then there it is. So cute. So cute. All right, you guys. Bye for now.